Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're interacting to the 33rd episode of World Trigger. This one's titled The Terror of Hyrene. Oh boy, last two episodes of World Trigger were something, particularly the last one, 32. So much cool shit happened in one single episode. Enodora being defeated, awesome, cool moment. And then Mira just showing at me like, yeah, okay, you've outlived your purposeness, you're clearly not good enough. Takes the black trigger. Apparently that was even more gruesome. If I remember correctly, I think someone said that in the source material it wasn't just taking it, but they chopped the hand or the finger off or something. Who said that? Was it Spitz? I would assume it would be Spitz, but I'll double check. Let's see who said that one. I remember it though. Let's see, number 32. Comments there. Oh no, it was mildly anxious, thank you. So in the manga they took the entire hand with the black trigger instead of just the trigger. That's fucking badass. It's a shame they didn't do that. I think maybe because of the TV station they were airing on and maybe the time this was airing, that's probably why they chose not to do it. I mean, they murder the guy. I think chopping his hand off before you murder the guy shouldn't really be that much of a difference saying it needs censoring. But sure, why not? Still, it was an amazing, amazing moment. Just to see him be executed there on the spot was quite something. And then we had, what else did we have after that? We had Hyrene's fight with the snipers, and then Mira showing up and using her teleportation to bring the rabbits over so that they can clear out the snipers, because they were actually proving to be a bit of a problem. And then we had our own teleportation thanks to the captain of this squad, who was able to, in some way, maybe it was a pre-laid thing as always having an escape plan, or it's just something he can do with his trigger or something, I don't know. But they had their escape route options. And then they think, okay, she doesn't know where we are, let's shoot her. She just puts the warp up and redirects the bullet straight back at them. It's like, oh, that's so cool. Just so much of the last episode was cool. Like, I feel like every single, aside from when they don't recap, obviously, but every minute of, like, actual content we got, something cool was happening. Genuinely. Hyrene being able to use the Trion energy that's been cubified around him and absorb it back into his. Amazing. What's his face? I always forget his name. The guy that's been instructing Osamu. Oh, I saw him for a second there. Kyosuke, there we go. I'll remember his name eventually. But Kyosuke activating Geist and going into Blade Shift or whatever that is. And now he's got a timer until he bails out, but he's got like this super powered up version of himself essentially. So I guess he's just burning through every single last bit of trigger for 3.5 minutes, which should be enough for when Osamu gets there, because Osamu should arrive at border within 3 minutes. So we're going to use that to essentially clear a path to that and help him, and hopefully get him in border. Border secure now with Enodora gone. Well, yes, it should be, because Mira can only teleport to specific points. It seems like it might be specifically related to a certain distance near someone that she's already set up with, I guess, like the other neighbors. I wonder if it's just any neighbor reading. If that were the case, she could just teleport right next to, like, Yuma, for example, but I don't think that's possible. I think it's just specific people that she's already set up with from Aftercrater. Maybe there's something else that's binding it. We don't quite know. But she seemed to have relatively limited movement outside of that, just because of the way she was, like, moving up towards the sniper position. Like, she was just going vroom, 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 rather than vroom in one, like, jump. So either she has a very short amount of range that she can move in that sense, or it was just for cool effects. It's hard to tell. But a lot of cool stuff last episode. I'm hoping it continues on here with our next double. This arc has been crazy. And I'm sure it's going to continue going for a little while yet. I don't know how much longer this arc goes on for, but we are now down 2 of the invaders. Enodora's gone, as well as the other one. What was his name? Helps if I remember his name right. I genuinely do not remember his name. He went a long time ago. Rambanine? I think that was him, right? Yeah, I think it was Rambanine was the other one that's gone already. That was a while ago. But those 2 are out. Jin, yeah, Jin's probably good with the one he's dealing with. Hughes was his name, I think. He should be fine with that. Yuma versus the Organon guy. What's his name? Visa, was that his name? I'm terrible with names. Yeah, Visa. Okay, yes, because I made that joke last time. I'm gonna have to remember that. That's the only way I'm gonna remember his name is if I remember the joke I make out of it. Yeah, that's gonna be a very interesting fight. I'd love to see that. Although I don't think that's gonna be this episode. This episode is gonna be dealing with Hyrene and Mira. But yeah, it's looking much more doable now than it did at the beginning. So I'm excited to see where we end up going. So loading up the episode here. As per usual, these are tire-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the section below. £4 a month gives you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger here. We also have, we also have movie reactions, with currently there being a poll for voting on which movie you'd like me to watch this month. 6 options available on there. You can find it on my Patreon. There's a link on my Discord as well if you want to check it on that, as well as which 6 movies are on the list. Right now, I think it's a battle between Promare and I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. So the other movies still have a chance, but I think it's more than likely going to be a battle between those two. So cast your vote on where you think it should go. And then, here on YouTube we do time-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. And play start the episode, I start the episode, and we should be in sync. Watch this one on Crunchyroll as per usual, since that's where I can leave viewers here in the UK. We have the toy animation logo to begin with, so about 15 seconds logos, give or take. I'll call out as I go past, but you can also use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Toy animation. Cheers. Here we go. Recap time. Still feels a bit weird that it just says the boys fight when quite clearly they're non-boys fighting, but whatever. Yep, Sam is still in danger. Alright. Another recap. Two already dealt with. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Until she got cubified. Still a cool intro for him. Mm-hmm. Alright. The Terror of Hyrene. Hyrene, whatever. And this is when he activates it again. And so it looks like there's 5 different stats you can manipulate to have each form, I guess. Alright, here we go. Okay, flashback. I mean, yeah, but not between you two. Interesting. Yep. I mean, that's the butterfly effect, right? Uh, okay. Gotta be careful of lizards, especially right now. They can just sneak up on us. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Right. Yep. 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 God. Little insects. Oh boy. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Might not lose the fight, but you lost the war. 25 seconds. Whoa, okay, that was a cool effect. That cut. That warp ability is so good. Just playing with portals. I love her ability so much. It's by far the most useful, I think, that I've seen. There's the bailout. Yeah. Yeah. Now what? Sure. Let's run through the guy that can just make us into a cube at a single touch. How? You know what I want to know? Why didn't Hyrene just cubify both of them when he had the chance? Like, he cubified Chica. Why didn't he just cubify Osama at the same time? That would have been game over, right there and then. Drama, basically, but still. It's not like Osamu had any form of defense against it. I only just really thought of that. But it's anime. Wouldn't be a fun little showdown here if he just did that, right? Still a super cool intro for these people. Alright. Hmm. Future change. Mm-hmm. Hmm. This is made of Treon. Worried. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Go through them. Um. Hmm. Yep. Jesus. Surprised they're not using the warp much. Yep. Holy shit. That's good. Go his leg. Yep. Destroyed. Yep. Mm-hmm. Needs someone else to intervene. Yeah. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? He did show up in the end. Yeah? You're just gonna let him die? Yeah? Parallel, huh? Holy shit. What? Hmm. You won't. I really doubt you will. No, he'll be 2-on-1. Uh-huh. Ah! Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. It's getting close. He's actually doing well. I'm surprised that's working so well. I really am. Yeah, Guy's bow was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Armor gun, blade, speed special. There they are. So he went blade and speed that time. Wow. So dumb. So very, very dumb. You gotta love it. That was a very short episode, though. Like, even by World Trigger standards, this was a short episode, I think. But then again, most episode lengths are lengthened by the fact that they have an ED, so I suppose it's not that dissimilar from a normal show in a weird way. If you think about it that way. That was a good episode. I'm genuinely surprised that that tactic right at the end there kind of worked. Like, I did not expect that to have anywhere near as effective a fight as possible. Like, yeah, I did not expect Miwa to have that much success at all. I'm sure it's not, well, maybe it'll end well, but I feel like that final attack is like, oh yeah, look how good that final attack was. He's already got them. It won't happen. Almost certainly not anyway. There's a cliffhanger to leave it on. It's like, did he actually get him? Obviously he didn't yet, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what ends up happening. Next episode is titled A Fierce Showdown. Hang on, what is it? Fierce Showdown, The Fight of the Best. Jesus, that's quite an episode title. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Wow. Okay. I'm excited. I'm very excited. This whole arc has been incredible. I really thought well, the problem is we're just fighting him one-on-one right now. If Mira gets involved and starts using her warp skills and stuff, then surely it becomes now a 2-on-1 fight, and now it's becoming a bit more difficult to deal with, surely. I guess we'll see. But Mira's ability is really, really cool. I love it. Like, thinking with portals, essentially. Like, I love that idea. And I'm very, very glad... I'm glad something like that exists. It's really fucking cool and very useful. So I hope we see a bit more of that next episode as well. But man, God, these fights are getting good. These fights are getting really, really good. I did not expect to really like get super into the fights of World Trigger, considering this is from like 2015. Like, it is only 2015. That's not that far ago, and there were some pretty damn good fighting scenes in 2015, even then. So I don't know why, but I didn't, especially considering the early budget of this show, I did not really expect to be super impressed by the fight scenes. I thought, like, the overall show would build them up and make them kind of cool, but I didn't expect them to be as cool. But with all the different personalized triggers and the different effects that they have and the way they can interact with each other, like, all of that combined just makes them so awesome. And the possibilities are just incredible. So I'm very... very excited to see where we go from this. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Good. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We'll be going straight into episode 34 right now on the next video. And then we'll be doing another double next week as per usual. So thank you all for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.